This is one of those tools you didn't think about until you run it and you realize how much junk was actually just sitting there. If you've been running Unraid for a while, there's a good chance your Appdata folder is full of leftovers. Old containers, unused files, stuff you don't even remember installing. And if you were using Appdata Cleanup before, you might have noticed that it's deprecated. So in this video, I'll show you how to remove the old plugin, install Appdata Cleanup Plus, and safely clean up your system. Here's a quick explanation. Your Appdata folder is where all your Docker containers store their data. When you remove a container, that data doesn't always get deleted. Over time, that builds up. This tool finds and cleans those leftovers. Let's get rid of the old plugin first. Let's go over to plugins. We're going to find our old Appdata Cleanup, which right here it is. It's CA Cleanup Appdata. We'll go over to the right-hand side, put a check mark in next to the box, and we'll click remove. Once it's done, click done. It's simple as that. Now let's go install the replacement. We'll go up to our apps tab. In the search box, we'll type in Appdata Cleanup. I'll find Appdata Cleanup Plus there. Select that one. We'll click install. Hit done, and that's it. Quick and easy. Once it's installed, let's go over to settings. We'll open up Appdata Cleanup Plus. You'll find it at the bottom underneath User Utilities. Go ahead and click on it. Opens it right up. Now here's the cool part. As soon as you open it, it actually starts scanning automatically. So you'll already see results without doing anything. But what is it doing? It's going out and checking your installed containers and comparing them to your Appdata folder. And it flags anything that's no longer in use. And you'll see on my system here that it's found several. Don't just go and delete everything though. Take a second and look through the list first. You'll usually see old containers that you've removed, test installs, maybe something you forgot about. If you're not sure, leave it unchecked. Now here's where this version is better than the old version. By default, it does not permanently delete anything. Instead, it moves files into a quarantine. That means you can restore them later. You're not risking breaking anything. And that's exactly how it should work. So go ahead and select what you want. I've got some old options here that I don't need anymore, things that I've removed. Once you've made your selections, down the bottom right, you click Quarantine Selected. Before you continue, take a look at it, make sure everything is correct. You want to quarantine these, and then quarantine however many you selected. Once it's done, go ahead and hit OK. Now let's talk about what happens next. This is important. If you go to Show Quarantine up here in the top right, you'll see everything that you've removed. From here, you have two options. You can restore it, or you can purge it. Restore it, brings it back. Let me show you that process real quick. You can select multiple at once. I'm just going to do one. So over on the right-hand side, I'll find the item I want and click Restore. Basically tells you what you're going to do. It's going to restore it to this location. If you want to restore it, click Restore again. And it's restored. That puts everything right back to where it was. Now let's say you want to purge something to permanently get rid of it. Let's go back into Show Quarantine. And then I find one. I'm like, oh, yep, this one here. I don't use it anymore. Haven't used it in years. I've removed it. It needs to go away. Click Purge. It's confirming. Do you want to delete this? This is the one I want. I'm sure I want to get rid of it. I click Purge. It says you need to type in delete to continue. So type in delete all in caps, just like it shows, and then click Purge. Purge is complete. Go ahead and hit OK. Now if we go back into quarantine, you'll see that it's gone for good. That extra step of typing out delete is intentional. It prevents you from accidentally deleting something important. There's only a couple of settings, and they're important. Under Controls, over here on the right-hand side, you'll find Allow Outside Share Cleanup and Enable Permanent Delete. Both are off by default, and honestly, I'd leave it that way. Because with permanent delete off, everything goes into quarantine instead, which gives you a safety net if you remove something by mistake. This is one of those tools you didn't think about until you run it and you realize how much junk was actually just sitting there. Especially if you test apps a lot, or you follow tutorials like these, or you experiment a lot. If you want to avoid this kind of mess in the first place, I've got a free Unraid Getting Started guide below. It walks you through proper folder structure, share setup, and keeping things clean from day one. And if you're not sure what's safe to delete, jump into our Discord channel, and we'll help you figure it out. If this helped you out, hit that like button. It really does help the channel. And if you'd like more helpful content like this, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out.